what's up? So I finally come down off of my trailer high that I had from watching the Batman trailer, and I want to talk about some of the things I liked about it. So first and foremost, I want to talk about the way Batman uses fear. Like in the Nolan trilogy, Batman used theatrics, seeming like he's in places that he's not, or being in places where he shouldn't be. You know, using misdirection and theatrics, as I just said, to make himself seem otherworldly, and that was cool. But the Batman in this film looks like he's just going to beat the fear of God into you. He's going to use sheer brutality to make the criminal element afraid of him. This is a young, violent, angry Batman, and I'm here for it because we've seen in other forms of media how he refines into a older, more in control Batman, using a more controlled aggression, but never really losing control of his emotions. Emphasis on control. While this younger Batman doesn't seem to have mastered that yet, and it's going to be interesting to see the mistakes he makes along the way. Because while a lot of us like the Batman who's always on top of things, he's always got the plan, he's always two steps ahead of everybody. I like seeing Batman stumble and fall and have to pick himself back up and figure things out. Number two, the cinematography was just incredible. There were so many cool shots, whether it was that one shot of Batman like dropping down from the ceiling, the one where he's fighting and it's all red, the shot of him looking out over the city. Obviously, him coming up on Penguin out of the flames when he was in the Batmobile, or walking towards him from Penguin's perspective. Like, there's just so many cool shots, and I've seen a few I've seen a few Matt Reeves movies. Like, I've seen his Planet of the Apes movies, and I thought those were really well done. And it looks like he's just on a roll because like this movie just looks like it's gonna be incredible. Like let's just pretend everything else about the movie sucks. It's going to look incredible, and that is a big part of movies is the visual spectacle. Number three, I think this cast is gonna be incredible. I think Paul Dano is gonna kill it as the Riddler. I think Jeffrey Wright is going to kill it as Jim Gordon. Zoe Kravitz, like she just has that Selena Kyle aura. The way she moves, she's got that femme fatale look completely down. I think she's gonna do great as Catwoman. I know a lot of people were really up in arms when we found out that Robert Pattinson was going to be Batman. And as I said in the when I reacted to the trailer, which you guys can see on my channel if you guys want to check that out, I was never worried about it. And from what I've seen so far, he's going to be an amazing Batman. I could like it could just be like this excess hype that I have from this trailer, but I truly believe this could be the best Batman movie that we've had. And considering the Batman movies that we've had, that's a pretty high bar. But this trailer is just incredible. And having a great cast is a big part of that. Like if you looked at the Nolan movies, they always had a great cast of characters, but they also cast people that surprised you. Like, cause the one of the big things that people used to defend Robert Pattinson was like, look how people reacted to Heath Ledger being cast as the Joker, and we all saw how that turned out. So I'm really excited for this cast, but more than that, I'm excited to have a movie with the Riddler as the main villain. Now I know we had that in Batman and Robin. Stupid. But obviously that was a more cartoony, more silly sort of vibe that we had going, but with having a more darker, grittier version of the Riddler. Because Zero Year is one of my favorite Batman runs, and the Riddler was really cool really cool in that story. And because as much as we all like seeing Batman and the Joker go at it, it's really nice when we give Batman's other because he has arguably the best cast of villains in comics, period. So it's a disservice to him not to take advantage of them. You know, and I think the Riddler, because the Riddler is one of the people that can challenge Batman mentally, and as fun as it is seeing somebody challenge Batman physically, seeing that more mental aspect of Batman, and hopefully, as we'll see, the more detective work in this movie. So the Riddler is the perfect villain to really push Batman in that regard. I was talking about the cast from the movie, and I forgot about one of the biggest things. Like, you can't convince me that that's Colin Farrell. There's no way that that's Colin Farrell playing the Penguin. It looks nothing like him. Like, that's actually incredible how different that they made him look. And like, I don't think any of that is CGI either. It's like all like prosthetics and like, practical stuff. So that's pretty incredible. I don't think I've seen somebody look that different from themselves, but like without like being like some sort of like alien monster or something. Because even like, when you have people in these like full prosthetic stuff, they still look. You can still pick out features of themselves. Like if somebody didn't tell me that was Colin Farrell, I would never have gotten that in 200 guesses. Like I would have, but like I said, I think this cast is gonna be incredible, and I'm really looking forward to seeing his how he plays the Penguin. So as you guys could tell, I'm expecting this movie to be incredible. Now I know we've all been fooled by trailers before, but it would be really hard to make a trailer this incredible for like a bad movie. Like there's just no way, right? Like there ain't no way. Um, but if this movie is even like 70% as good as I'm expecting it to be, I'll be satisfied. And if it's as good as I'm expecting it to be, it'll be the best Batman movie ever made, and in the competition for like one of the best superhero movies, if not the best. But like I said, I'm very optimistic. I'm a pretty optimistic person. Like I don't go into movies expecting them to suck, expecting them to be bad. I usually go into a movie with the intent and expectation of enjoying myself. So I think that's what's going to happen at the bare minimum. But man, I'm hyped. I don't think I'm gonna make it to March. But let me know in the comments what you guys' favorite part of the trailer was. How high are your expectations for this movie's gonna be? And do you think it'll meet those expectations? Let me know. And I'll be back with more videos. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Peace, guys.